Hey guys, welcome back to Stuff and Things, your daily dose of nerd news. On today's episode, we're going to talk about the curious cases of brown dwarfs and how the McAfee name really isn't what it used to be. So, first up, we've talked a lot on this show about the wonders of space, how majestic, how beautiful, how terrifying it can be. But have we ever talked about brown dwarfs? I don't think so. They're a curious thing. They're basically failed stars. They're collections of mass that just didn't quite get enough. They didn't get fat enough to initiate that wonderful fusion reaction that powers the cosmos. NASA's Spitzer telescope took a look at some brown dwarfs and found out that they have a tendency to rain metal! A survey of 44 closest brown dwarf neighbors to us revealed these ridiculous weather patterns they seem to have. Of interest are a pair of binary dwarfs only 6.5 light years away, Lumen 16A and B. They have hurricane winds of 160 to 600 kilometers per hour. Surface temperatures can reach up to 1227 degrees Celsius, that's 1500 Kelvin. And since it's so friggin' hot there, the rain they're seeing is either molten iron or silicates, i.e. sand. And the best part, a storm cell covered 20% of the brown dwarf. Put that in perspective, the big red dot of Jupiter covers only 1%. It doesn't get more metal than that. And moving along, I grew up in the 90s. Sure, I was born in the 80s, but really, 90s was kind of where it all started in the geekdom for me. So I was around a lot of people when they're getting their first PCs, and back then, the average consumer, and still unfortunately kind of now, didn't really know anything about protecting their computers, didn't really know anything about viruses and such. So they just trusted the name professionals used, which was McAfee in most cases. It ran well, it installed easily. Really, it was just an excellent product. But something changed at some point, like Frodo bearing the One Ring. It weakened, bearing the weight of all internet security, became a shell of itself. But similar to how the shards of Narsil were reforged into Anduril, so too has Intel remade McAfee into Intel Security. Really, they just didn't want that McAfee crazy guy name anymore because he's been pretty much bashing his company into oblivion for a while now. Just earlier during CES, they did announce this big name change. Hopefully it comes with a few other changes, because nobody uses McAfee anymore. Have you heard of Microsoft Security Essentials? It actually works pretty well, pretty low impact on the system, does everything most consumers need. I think Intel is going to need a little bit more than a name change to actually get people to start caring about that particular product. But guys, that's going to be it for me today, and I'd really love to know your opinion on the whole McAfee Intel thing. Do you think their product name change will lead to it being a Farmir and step up to the challenge of the One Ring, or is it going to be a Boromir and fail in disgrace? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And of course, if you like what you see, do not forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons wherever that happen to be, and we'll check you in the next video.